Solo or social? Go it alone or go with a group? First 3 days by myself. Next 3 days is the start of day 4, Woolacombe to Broughton. And I've bought, if I can do the camera, I can't. I've brought some of the gang. Yay! So we have Harold and Karen, Andrea, Brent. And we'll see you all later. Bye. Beautiful, beautiful Woolacombe Beach. There's Nick, and there is in the distance Harold and Karen and Denisa and Andrea. Lagging behind a bit. I'm going to have to do a bit of work this weekend. See you soon. Look at that for a view. And that is where we're going.
And there's a mid-dip.
4 miles in, Baggy Point. And here we all are having some light refreshments. The absolute most perfect place to have a restaurant.
Yeah, go away.
This is my wonderful friend Harold.
Get rid of it.
And beautiful Karen Rawcliffe. Very special bit of the coast here. We're on Broughton Sands, and we have got miles and miles and miles of absolutely beautiful beach and sand dunes to ourselves, walking barefooted. We've been going half an hour. Look, Denise is happy. There's Karen and Harold and Nick and Andrea right in the distance. Here we are on the beach. Karen Rawcliffe putting her shoes on, and there's Denisa, and there's Nick. And I don't know whether you can get the whole panorama here, but this is a great big estuary where the tide is a long, long way out. In fact, if you see there, you can see boats that are just bedrocked and beautiful sand dunes, and it is just a fantastic panorama, the Barnstaple estuary. End of day 4, Woolacombe to Broughton, 15 miles. I think it was a bit longer than that actually, because we went right out on the beach. Very, very beautiful. Hot and sunny. Completely underestimated the power of the sun. My legs are burnt. Don't do that, Brent. But everywhere you look really is just beautiful green, even though we're in a little town. With Denisa, and the other guys are ahead. See you soon. Here's the guys. So it's Denisa and Harold and Karen and Nick and lovely Andrea from Germany. Here we are back in Ilfracombe. They're the cliffs I was on a couple of weeks ago. Beautiful view of the sea. There's lovely Karen Rawcliffe. And what a surprise we get. There is Verity. What a fantastic piece of art. Superb. Well done, Damien Hirst. Here we are from the other side. There's Andrea. There's lovely Harold. And I think the sun's going to form a silhouette, but it's a pity. I hope you get a bit of the detail of the inside, because it's really a very impressive sculpture. It's 6:30 AM, Saturday 21st of June. Lovely special day, longest day of the year, and I'm actually at the end of the walk waiting for a taxi to take me back to the beginning. I'm in Westward Ho, Broughton to Westward Ho. I'm going to do the first 5 miles by myself. I'm just going to run it. I think it's going to be too much for the other guys. Westward Ho, very moving. I don't know whether you can see in the background, but I presume this is a place where all the pilgrims and the founding fathers set out, going out over the ocean to find America and the other side of the world. What a thought. See you later. So day 5, Vela tour to Westwood Ho. Just about to start out from where we finished last night. Fabulous day. Gonna run the first 5 miles by myself back to Barnstable, pick up the guys, and then carry on. So far, the path hasn't let me down. This morning I was a bit concerned that I'd be having to run on a not very pleasant kind of B road into Barnstaple, but here we are, and I found a lovely little lane sandwiched between the road and the estuary. Looks like it might have been an old railway track at some time. Very good. Should get me there for breakfast. It's about 7:30 now, Midsummer's Day, and hopefully Harold and Karen and that lot are getting out of bed.
I said Denise, it was well worth it, that's all I'm saying. Well,
So we're in Bideford, in a railway station, having a little snack, and
including the cake.
that's a really lovely old railway station. Look at that. End of day 5, 23 miles, finishing in wonderful Westwood Ho. Don't ever think that this is easy. Every mile has to be walked, every mile has to be earned. First 5 I ran by myself, and the other 18 I ran with my wonderful team, who are now enjoying the sunshine and a beer. And that's that fantastic view. There's Lundy Island in the distance, if you can see.
Cheers!
And everybody
Cheers.
is suitably exhausted.
It's quite easy, actually,
and suitably.
but-
Oh, and there's Harold, who's the only.
I got only
challenge
one
we
blister.
The moaner of the trip.
And
Hope you're
that's
not
where we've
moving.
come from. It's day 6, Westwood Ho to Clovelly. Just can't get over these little things on the floor. Really beautiful. That's where we're going, up those cliffs. We've just had some of Devon's most beautiful North Coast beaches, but now I think we're off to more traditional cliff up and down walking. At the start of the path, the haunted house of Westwood Ho, and here we are, and all the gang, and I think last 11 miles for this weekend. I think I've just got to keep them moving at a sufficient pace, especially you, Denisa. Masses of wildlife on the path, butterflies, dragonflies. Quite sure what this thing is. Certainly some kind of snake. There are adders around here, but it's not an adder. It might be a slow worm. Beautiful thing though. About halfway between Westwood Ho and Clovelly. All having a great time. It's only about 8:30. And we have got one of summer's most beautiful mornings. How about that? And we're off. That's Denisa. One of the key features of the path is its variety. So yesterday we were on big sweeping beaches, and now we're in sun-dappled forest environment. Still only a few hundred meters from the coast, from the cliffs, but again, really delightful walking. There's Denisa again. See you soon. 7 miles in, and we've got a lovely surprise. We've suddenly come across this beautiful little coastal village, which is delightful. But a second surprise, which isn't that good, is there's no tea shop. The Southwest Coastal Path is a special place, full of special places. and if the camera's picking it up, you can see right back to some of the walks that we've done this weekend. We've now got sweeping green fields, and we're just about to go back into the forest. 2 miles to go to Clovelly. We're on a lovely trail which is called the Hobby, that goes down to Clovelly, and we come across a stone seat where it says, "The new portion of road measuring 833 yards was added to the Hobby by Frederick and Christine Hamlin in the year of our Lord God 1901. Coming to the end of day 6, coming into Clovelly, through the path, and then you suddenly get that absolutely beautiful view. Hope that shows up. Should be there in 15-20 minutes. So at the end of the walk is Clovelly, and then we look down, and what a gorgeous surprise is that. End of the walk, and we're in Clovelly, which really you have to see to believe, because of all the coastal towns I've been in, Port Isaac, St Ives, this has got to take the biscuit. And I don't know if you can see, but it just goes on and on up there. It's wonderful. At the end again in Clovelly, and who's that in the sea? Over there is Karen Rawcliffe. End of day 6, and I've now done about 90 miles, so really happy. Gonna have another break now. Back in a few weeks, hopefully.
Team photo?
Great big thank you to the team. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Brent.
Thank you, Karen.
Did it.
Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Andrea.
Ciao.
Thank you, Denisa. They've been fantastic. Hope to see you again on the Southwest Coastal Path.
Well done, Brent. Thank you. Good luck for the next bit.